So you've been told that success requires hard work. But let me ask you, how much harder do you have to work before you finally feel free? Because if hard work alone was the key to success, you would have already made riches. Because if hard work alone was the key to success, wouldn't the hardest working people be the richest? But that's not how it works. And today I'm going to show you how exactly you're able to break free from the hustle, all right, on this hamster wheel and make more money and actually start enjoying your life. If they can do it, you can too. If you're new here, I'm Dr. Melissa J. Williams. Again, this is Dr. Melissa J. Williams. Live your best life, do what you love. All right, so the hard work myth and why, guys, is keeping you broke. So what we were taught about success versus reality. So for years, we've been taught that the only way to succeed is to work harder, to grind, to hustle, to sacrifice. But where has that gotten most people? I'll tell you, they're tired, they're stressed, and they're still struggling to make ends meet. All right, you've been working long hours, but your income is capped. You've been consistently being busy, but your business still depends on you to function. You have no time to actually enjoy the money that you're making. And the truth is, wealth isn't built by working harder. It's built by creating systems, leveraging, and income streams that don't require your time. So, if you don't learn how to make money in a different way that what will give you freedom, you'll always be working just to survive. So the breaking point for me was I had to learn how to do business a different way. And so that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. The moment that I realized that hard work wasn't enough, I remember a time, guys, when I was working 10 and 12 hours days. I was grinding nonstop, and I was thinking that if I could just work harder, success was gonna come. But instead of getting ahead, I was exhausted. I was burnt out. I hated what I was doing. I didn't want to wake up every day to go and do it over and over again. And I was stuck in this cycle of trading my time for money. But then one day I asked myself, what's the point of making more money if I'm not going to have time to enjoy it? I wanted to travel, but my business, it couldn't function without me. I wanted financial freedom, but I was stuck working for every dollar that I made. I wanted more time for my family, my grandson, but I was always working. All right. I realized that I didn't need to work harder. I needed to work smarter. And that shift changed everything for me. All right. So what I want to talk to you guys about is my 3-step strategy to make more while you're working less. All right. So how do you build a business that runs without you? All right. Once that I realized that I needed to do things different, I completely changed how I ran my business. And so here is the exact strategy that I used to go from overworked to financially free. The first thing that I did, guys, is I stopped relying on one work. I stopped relying on one-on-one work and shifted to contracts. All right, you guys know I'm Dr. Melissa J. Williams, and I teach Live Your Best Life Doing What You Love, and I love government contracting. Instead of consistently looking for new clients, guys, I started securing government contracts that paid me for months or years at a time. All right, this gave me predictable and consistent income without having to sell every single month. All right. Next, guys, I built a team and I stopped doing everything myself. That was hard for me. I have to admit that was hard for me because, like many of you, I thought no one could do it like me. I thought that I had to make sure that I was the one that was calling my customers, right? I felt like I had to be the one to write and compose an email. Like I had to be the one to make sure that I posted on my social media, right? But that wasn't true, right? It was me being afraid and wanting to hold on to every piece of my business. And ultimately, guys, that was keeping me stuck. So what I discovered that if your business depends on you for everything, you don't really have a business. You just have a job. So I hired a virtual assistant, a project manager, and support staff so that I could focus on strategy instead of the daily tasks. All right. I love this book, Buy Back Your Time. I love that book, right? So if you guys have not read it, I'm going to put it in the comments below so you guys can go and grab that. All right. So I had to stop trying to wear all of the hats, guys. And I had to start focusing on strategy, networking, right? Building systems. All right. And I had to rely and allow someone else to do those types of jobs that I could pay somebody $10 an hour to do that would also be able to do it more efficiently and effectively than I. Third, guys, I had to automate my income streams. All right. I set up digital products. I wrote a book. I started a coaching program, and I have passive income streams so that I could make money even when I was not working. And you guys know that I love to travel, and I live between Atlanta and Panama. All right. So what that did for me, it meant that I could travel, that I could spend time with my family and my grandson, and I could still have money coming in. So the key to wealth, guys, is not working harder. However, it is creating income streams that don't depend on your time. All right. And so what does this really look like? What does life look like when you have figured it out and when you stop chasing one client at a time, and when you create systems, all right, and when you delegate tasks again that someone else could do 80% more effective than you? Because again, 80% done by someone else, guys, is 100% amazing. All right. So for me, how my life was able to change was when I stop trading my time for money. Now it's amazing, right? I'm truly living my best life doing what I love, because now my business, it makes money even when I'm not working. I don't have to be glued to my telephone, all right, or my laptop 24/7. I'm able to travel whenever I want, and I'm able to take time off without stressing about money. All right. Live your best life doing what you love. I'm actually able to enjoy life while income is coming in, and that income, guys, is growing. All right. I always say that success is a system. For me, government contracting is a system. All right. And the best part about all of it is that you can do it too. All right. The life, guys, that you want is possible, but only if you stop playing the hard work game and start playing the smart work game. All right. So what does that look like? All right. What happens, guys, if you decide, because it's all about decision. All right. If you want to be the person to do the thing, to have the stuff, you have to decide. You have to live your life and you have to become intentional in the things that you do. Right. Because what got you here is not going to get you there. All right. So what is going to happen when you actually, make this shift? All right. So I'm going to give you guys a reality check, because I always tell you what's going to happen. And I always like to tell you what's going to happen if you don't do it and what's going to happen if you do it. Right. Because I painted this picture on what could be. But I also want you guys to understand, if you don't make a change, if you don't make a shift, what could be. All right. So if you don't make a change, where will you be in 5 years? All right. So I'm going to let you know. You're going to still be working long hours. You're going to still be struggling to scale. Your business probably, if you're in business, will be shut down. All right. Because we know that businesses, 60% of them, they don't last 3 years. All right. And it's because they, first and foremost, didn't set up a foundation. They didn't have a plan to grow and scale. All right. The business owner wanted to do everything themselves. Why? Because they felt like they were afraid to pay somebody, because they were like, I don't have the money, all right, to pay someone. And I submit to you that if you don't pay someone, all right, you're going to be in terrible trouble. All right. You're going to continue to be stuck, and you will not be able to grow and scale, and maybe not even be able to remain in business. All right. But you will continue to struggle. All right. And you will continue to wish that you had more time for yourself. And you guys know that saying that time is money and money is time. You guys know that that's nonsense, because once you give up your time, you're not able to get that time back. All right. But let's look at it this way. What if 5 years from now, guys, what if you had that business that ran without you? A business, guys, that gave you true freedom, where you make more, but you work less, and you're actually able to enjoy your life. That's a choice. All right. And that is a choice that you can make, and you can start it today. All right. You can make a choice. You can decide today. All right. So, I have to give you guys some homework. All right. Give you some homework. So how do you do that? All right. What do you need to do next? All right. So I want you guys to tell me in the comments. All right. If you're on YouTube watching this video, or if you're in the school community, it doesn't matter. I want you guys to leave a comment, and I want you guys to tell me, what's the one thing in your business or your career that you can delegate or automate today if you could? All right. Drop it in the comments. All right. Because what I want for you is you to start building smarter. All right. Start building smarter. And if you are ready to build a business that gives you real successes without burnout, I want you guys to do this. If you've not already joined our school community, join our school community. It's going to be in the comments below. It's called Live Your Best Life Collective. All right. And in that community, you will be mingling and networking with like-minded individuals that have decided that they want more, that they want to be able to live their life on their terms. They want to be able to work smarter versus harder. And in the community, I'm going to show you exactly how you can set up for contracts, you can automate your income, and most important, guys, you can create real financial freedom. All right. So you don't have to choose between making money and having an amazing life. You can have both. All right. You just need the right strategy. All right. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me until the end. All right. So I need you guys to click on the link. All right. And take action. All right. Your dream life is waiting for you. All right. This is your girl, Dr. Melissa Williams. Live your best life doing what you love. You only have one life. All right. So I want you to live it to its fullest. You can have it all. All right. You just need a strategy to help you to get it. All right. I want you to stay healthy, happy, and God bless. I will see you in the next video and or lesson. Bye for now.